Hey there, I'm back for another restoration video on this 1985 Volkswagen Mark II Scirocco. If you're new to the series or new to the channel, or you found me by searching for exhaust systems for Mark II Sciroccos, welcome. I do have over 30 videos on the restoration of this car that you might also find interesting. Now, for those hardy souls that have been following me from the start or just happen to keep coming back, I really do appreciate you. And don't you have anything better to do?
I'm just kidding.
So before we get into this video, I am the only owner of this car. I drove it off the car lot brand new in 1986, put a little bit over 100,000 miles on the clock, and decided to start restoring her and bringing her back to life a couple years ago. In my last video, I was able to get the exhaust downspout attached to the exhaust manifold with the infamous C-clips. If you've never done this job, well, good luck. Get an extra pair of hands and get the right tool. I have to say that job was actually not very fun, although at the end it was probably one of the more satisfying jobs I've done on this car, especially given all of the issues that I had just sourcing the pipe itself. If you're curious what I'm talking about, go ahead and stop this video now, go back to the previous video, give you sort of a baseline, and then come back to this one. Okay, now that the exhaust downspout is on, I'll be installing the rest of the exhaust system in this video, which is a new catalytic converter as well as a catback exhaust system from Techtonics Tuning, because hey, why not? Okay, before we start, I usually don't do this, but if you happen to like these videos, maybe you could hit the like button. I really would appreciate that. Or leave a comment if you find them informative or educational or entertaining. If you don't like any of these videos, then please keep your thoughts to yourself.
What?
All right, let's get into the installation of a brand new exhaust system on this 1985 Volkswagen Scirocco. So I've got a couple packages that just came in that will build upon the downspout in the last video. One is from Sheridan, Oregon, as you can see here, from Techtonics Tuning, so you can already guess that this is a stainless 2.5-inch catback exhaust system. Thought about going to a local shop and then sort of did my research, and Techtonics apparently has been doing this and has been in this game for VWs for quite a long time. So that's what we got in here that we'll unbox and take a look at. And then I spent a lot of time trying to figure out if I wanted to, number one, use the old catalytic converter from the car, which has got 100 and some thousand miles on it, delete the cat from the car and just run it straight.
Nope.
Or go ahead and purchase a new catalytic converter. Yeah, that's what I did. You know, you can debate what path is the right path. I decided just to get a new catalytic converter. That's what's in this box from Parts Place Inc. in Michigan. One of my go-tos for things for this car when I can't find them elsewhere. So, you know, it was 100 or 200 bucks, and I thought, why not? Let's just make it all brand new down there. So let's go ahead and open up these packages and see what we got.
And away we go!
Get her done!
Yep, looks like a catalytic converter. Direct fit cat for the Scirocco.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Right, so in addition to the cat, I got two sets of the gaskets to go on the triangle flange, and the mounting bolts. All right, so just a quick look. These aren't exactly one-for-one replacement. Here's the old cat that I took off that's still attached to the exhaust pipe. But I can tell that at least from triangle to triangle, looks like it'll be a direct fit. So this ought to work. Proof will be in the pudding when we go to assemble it.
No shit, Sherlock!
Alright, so let's get into the star of the show. Again, this is a 2.5 inch
Are you sure?
stainless cat back exhaust system from Techtonics Tuning. Pretty easy website to navigate. A couple options, you could do aluminized or stainless. I went for stainless. And then you can choose between a Borla or a MagnaFlow muffler, and if you want to do a resonator or a non-resonator. I ended up doing the stainless with the Borla muffler, and I did no resonator. I didn't choose to do a resonator because, number one, the stock system I took off didn't have one, and without sort of getting down under the car to take a look to see if there was clearance, or even worrying about clearance issues, I just ordered the system without it. So without any further ado, let's open this sucker up. So it looks like everything is probably packed in this one box. I'll do my best to sort of get in here and tear apart.
What's in the box?
Mounting hardware. Pretty sexy. Looks like these have been really well packaged. All of these tube ends are covered with this cardboard material. The hanger right here is protected. Again, really well protected within the shipping container. Now there's another YouTuber, I'll leave a link to his video down in the description, that actually took a visit to Techtonics and spent sort of half a day there while they hand bent all of these tubes for his project. This is a custom made sort of exhaust from what I can tell, and just seemed like the right way to go. And you'll see from his video that all of these surfaces are ground down, cut and ground down, so very nice quality workmanship. Alright, let's get into this package. Looks like in shipping it did get damaged a little bit. And this is where all the hangers and hardware come into play. So that looks like the gasket that I ended up buying anyway for the catalytic converter. This is actually one of the options when you order to either go straight, or you can find this interface, which then will do a direct 3-bolt attachment to the catalytic converter. Otherwise, if you're using some of their aftermarket headers, non-original, you don't have to have this part. But since I'm obviously putting the cat back on with the original headers, this is what I needed. I got all brand new rubber hangers. The other ones were pretty crusty and gross, so we got some of those. And then again, here are some of the other mounting hardware, clamps to put individual pipe pieces together. Here's where the mystery bolt was. Put that back together. And then that's what's in this package. So all in all, it should be a fairly easy assembly.
Serious?
I'm hoping, since this one was spec'd specifically for Mk2 Sciroccos. And if you were curious, the catback system without the resonator was $559.50, and 3 rubber hangers at $10 a piece was another $30 for a total with shipping of $641.63. well that's good for a first fit. It's not torqued down. In fact, I don't even know what the torque split settings are supposed to be. I'll do that later. But now we've got the cat in next to the downspout, and in its little place here there is a little bit of room on how that's moving with the C-clamps. So let's see what the next pipes installment looks like. So Techtonics did send some instructions which look fairly useful, although this should be fairly easy, but step-by-step instructions to get this thing put on. And I'll continue on. Alright, so it says to take this interface apart, and it's angled. You can see that, and it says the correct position is with this angle towards the passenger side of the car, which would be like this. That's what it looks like, angled towards the passenger side of the car. And it doesn't look quite right, but if you put on the next assembly pipe, you'll see, I hope you can see, that it does sort of fit in the groove with it angled over towards the passenger side. So it says to get this one on first and then put on the bigger one. So let's try that. Gasket flange adapter pointed towards the passenger side. So there is a little bit of room in here to work with. So there's that copper on there. Let's get the next one in. And then finally the third one.
A few moments later.
Alright, that's on loosely. I think it says to get this next one on. Make sure I put on this clamp. Alright, the little squiggly part goes in here and then straight back. Oh. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So I think I'll go ahead and clamp down this cat. And of course, the hanger nuts are yet another size.
These nuts?
Probably 14s. There's the pipe I need to connect to. I'm now directly under the gas tank. I think it's got to come along and go under the cross member. Got to go through here and out the other side.
That's what she said.
So let's see if I can do that.
Nope. Nope.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, install the double hook hanger.
What did you say?
Double hook hanger.
That's what I thought you said.
Clamp loosely onto centered end of muffler. Center on centered end.
No shit, Sherlock.
Install the muffler with the offset end to the driver's side. Secure with a double hook hanger clamp. Do not fully tighten yet. New rubbers.
Rib for her pleasure. Ew.
So the schematic shows that there's 3 places for the rubber mounts, 2 on the front of the muffler, and then 1 for the tailpipe.
And then back here as well.
Bring on the Flugelheimheimler!
So yeah, I got the exhaust sort of put in place loosely, and then I come to find out that I forgot about some of the skid plates. Here's the one that actually goes underneath the cat, and it's got a bracket here in the front, and it's also got a bracket over here in the back that attaches the outside of this triangular interface. I am really glad that I did not throw this away. I did throw the old muffler away. There wasn't anything of use there, but I'm glad I kept this because I need this bracket. And if you go online trying to find either of these brackets, good luck. You can find the skid plate, but the bracket's no way. And then moving up forward, there's another bracket right here, which is all grungy and grimy.
That's disgusting!
And it, I believe, goes underneath the downspout, right about in here. So obviously, this needs to be cleaned up. And that's what I'm going to do right now is get these brackets, at least this one, cleaned up. I think I might have done something just to clean this one up. It took a while for me actually to find this one. And this looks like a galvanized piece, but I'm going to go ahead and just paint all of it. I need to get this other bracket off, so that's the next step.
Squirt, 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 squirt.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Finally. Goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. Alright. There we go. Alright. Took a little persuasion. We got it.
Fucking A.
Ooh, that's gross.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, I think it was time for a new cat. What do you think? Alright, here's the front bracket, which is right below where the downspout is. It's in place. It's just got two body screws here and here and a bolt that goes through up here. The next one is to put on the cat skid plate. This requires, I believe, an M6 15 for this front hanger, and you can see here is the rubber hanger which attaches to this top fork and the bottom to keep this cat in the right place. Once we get that on, we're pretty much done, so let's get to it.